So I'm listing the umpteenth reason why I like Tiffany Haddish. Why Tiffany Haddish has it going on. You know, most people in Hollywood, they want that ring. They go in showing that rock on their hand. That's a sign of commitment to them. That's a sign of true engagement, love, if you will. But Tiffany Haddish keeps it real. Keeps it real. Now, you know, Tiffany went through the same crisis that many Americans have gone through. She went through the homeless crisis. She knows what it's about. Not only did she go through the homeless crisis, she went through foster care. And foster care is a whole nother dimension because you've got it in your formative years. You know, you are being surrounded by people who don't give you the nurturing, who don't give you the care that you need. So I think that through that, she has developed a sense of self, you know, a sense of knowing, look, this is what I value. She can separate the frivolous from what's real. So in this latest thing, she's talking about what she wants instead of a ring. What she wants instead of that ring, she wants real estate. She wants a duplex, an eightplex, some sort of appreciation. If you want to appreciate me, if you want to show you appreciate me, give me something that appreciates. You see what I'm saying? And that is how people such as Tiffany Haddish stay empowered. You know, she's not going to be back in the situation where she was when she didn't have housing. Now, let me compare her to another Hollywood actress who actually ended up homeless after having a successful run in Hollywood. One of the most respected actresses in Hollywood ended up homeless because she didn't understand how to hold on and how to value her property. She had made millions and lost it all in relationships, in divorces. You know, men took her for the houses. They saw all that money and they married her probably for that. And she ended up losing her housing after she had had a successful career. I'm talking about Debbie Reynolds. So Debbie Reynolds, she, as I said, she was never really given an award, but she was nominated, you know, for many. She remember Singing in the Rain? Singing in the Rain. You know, had a big impact on people's lives. But that money, the business aspect of it, a lot of people don't get. So, you know, in her book, she talks about that. She talks about how the men that she married would just take her for, and they would end up with the houses. They would get all this legal, and they would end up with the houses. So, you know, Tiffany started early. She understands that you've got to put things that really count first. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about Debbie Reynolds. First of all, she came to Hollywood. She was homeless when she came to Hollywood. Back then, they didn't really call it homeless. They didn't even pay any attention to her. Her parents moved to Hollywood, slept in the park, had a big tent. Their family was out there. That's how she came to Hollywood. She came to Hollywood poor. She wasn't on her own, though. She was with her family. And her dad eventually ended up getting a job as a carpenter at Hollywood. And then he has his daughter, Debbie, and she's an exceptional actress and all of that. And she, you know, gets acting jobs. And, you know, she rose to success. The rest is history. But in that, nobody took care of her money. And she didn't learn financial literacy. And she ended up losing everything, as I said before, and literally was sleeping in her car, sleeping in her Cadillac. in her daughter Carrie's backyard. And of course, what she had put all her passion into never materialized. She wanted to have a museum, a Hollywood museum, where people could go and look at the icons, look at the wardrobes that all of the, actors and actresses had worn throughout the years, and she could never get that off the ground. But she had one dress, the Marilyn Monroe dress, still in her possession. And when she lost everything, she auctioned it off, and she was able to get back on her feet. But that's not a place anyone wants to be in. And, it's not just Tiffany Haddish. I think anyone needs to separate the frivolous, the things that, are supposed to show love, commitment, and go for the things that are really important. And, Tiffany has said real estate, and that's what she wants. So, that's another reason why I like my girl Tiffany. She is just so amazing. People just don't even realize, most people don't realize how far she had come before she landed in Hollywood. I mean, her story is just amazing. It's the new American story, because homeless youth, that's a crisis. And not too many people get out of it. Many homeless youth become homeless adults. But, Tiffany's story shows, and I'm not going to go too deeply into that, but, it shows how if we just give kids, young people, just a little attention, that one summer that she got, doing something that she loved to do, being trained, contributed to where she is now. So I always talk about helping homeless youth. That's my big thing. After I lost my job as a teacher, started seeing what's going on out here, I can appreciate a Tiffany Haddish. I know exactly her struggles. So, that's where I am today. Again, like I said, another reason I like Tiffany Haddish. She wants property. Not the ring. She wants property. Not the ring. She wants property. Real estate. Duplexes. Eightplexes. Apartment buildings. I appreciate you, girl. I hope you appreciate Let's Talk. I hope you, if you haven't already, subscribed, liked, wherever you find this, just, if you got some value out of this, go ahead and like it, because that's what makes me be able to bring more, puts my story out there, which I think is valuable. We need to talk about these things. I'm waiting for my next Lyft ride. I don't want to get to talking and then miss a ride. That's money too. But go ahead and like me and all that good stuff. And I like you, and I will be back soon. Take care. This is Lit.